And his average on returns is over 40. How about that? So are they going to kick away from him? Yeah, they are. Vigor's going to let that one take a nice bounce into the end zone and a touchback. All right, ready to go. Severson now on second down and long. He sees a gap, but he's not going to be able to get it because it's filled so quickly by that defensive line. And Ryan Smith, the 6'1", 270-pound senior, right in there. Well, now you got a third down, about 15 to go at your own 15. That fake pump, he's got his man open right on the numbers. Strong hit. Oh, he jarred the ball loose. Tuttle with a monster hit out there. And that's Freeze. Owen Freeze, the receiver. Boy, Corbin, that was a big league hit there.
Big league hit and a big league throw. I really like the throw here by Severson. That time having enough time to set his feet, and you can see the arm strength he has. That was across his body, across the field to connect on about a 30-yarder.
For Minnetonka, near his end zone right there. So this will be great field position. And that one's going to go right into the Eden Prairie bench. So we'll see where they walk this baby up and give the Eagles their first shot at offense. But, boy, they're going to have a short field to work with.
Hall of Fame players, and, boy, it's just a great experience for these guys.
Nice hole on the right-hand side, down to the 20-15, cutting it up, and a good gain by the Eagles and Solo Falanico, and his 21 touchdowns. He's impressive. J.J. Scheckman, the junior, makes the stop over there in that right corner, but that shows you how fast he is. His brother plays at the University of South Dakota.
Well, he's an explosive player, and I'll tell you what.
Kramer under center, and that handoff trying to stretch that wide left. They're going to do it. Falanico's in for the first touchdown of the 6A championship game.
Boy, getting a chance to see the kind of explosiveness Falanico has on that edge, and he can absolutely hurt you at anywhere on the field. Here's a good look at it. Watch the pulling linemen. They will 99% of the time direct you to where the ball carrier is going to go if you really concentrate at Eden Prairie. There it is. Big pulling lineman out there, big 69 out in front. And Falanico right behind him does a good job reading his blocks and finding the end zone.
That's Ryan Smith. Extra point is good by Antonio Montero. Livingston next to him. Now quick out, he's got his man. It goes back a step or two. Cost him a couple yards in that play. Probably cost him a first down, but they made the completion, so short field. Eric Duville out there. Montero on the hit.
Boy, watch Montero here able just to rifle right to the ball catcher and great form tackle right through him. Montero, one of the Mr. Football finalists, and he's kind of a do-everything guy out there. Defensively, he's their leader.
Wow, how about that? There's a statement right there by Solo Falanico. We'll have to find out about those. There's Kramer, deep drop. He looks right down the middle. He's got a man on the numbers. Huge gain down inside the 15-yard line, and that is Jack Tuttle. Brown with a good touchdown-saving tackle for Minnetonka. But Tuttle, who we saw earlier make a huge hit on defense, contributing offensively in this pass. Look at that pass court.
Well, I'll tell you, that's smooth stuff coming out of his hands. And when you talk to Coach Grant, he will tell you, my quarterback is the best quarterback in the state.
Tuttle came into the game 21 catches, 394 yards, and now with a single set in the backfield, Kramer under center. Left side. Room there, come back to the right and into the end zone. Yes! Touchdown. Eden Prairie. What an impressive play that time. They might be double checking to make sure that he got in. Because all scoring plays are under review, Corbin. All touchdowns, timing mistakes. And then the last 2 minutes of a close game, we'll look at almost anything. And this is special national permission, experimental for this year.
Here's a pretty good look at it.
The play is overruled. Player's knee was down at the 1-yard line. First down.
Back split. Kramer. Straight up the middle. Montero. There it is. Antonio Montero with a touchdown. His 22nd rushing touchdown of the season.
Boy, he's a tough kid. He's going to get you those tough, hard yards right up the middle, but he's also got that speed and athletic ability to burn you on the outside.
Joe Schreiber, the long snapper. Cole Kramer, the quarterback, holds, and there's Antonio Montero on for the extra point. He does it. 14-0. Eden Prairie leads to the 30-yard line. A first down and 10 here in this first quarter. 14-0 Eden Prairie. A fake pump, and then he's got a man right over the middle. What a nice pass. First down all the way down into EP territory. And again, he lays it out to Jackson Owens right on the numbers before Jack Tuttle can bring him down.
But take a look at his arm. He's got the pump fake and then the cannon. Boy, that ball just comes zipping out of his hand. And he doesn't have the prettiest follow-through on the ball. But I'll tell you, that ball comes out of his hands quick and down the field right on time.
There's the option. Livingston, boy, that's cut off. My goodness, Montero has just read that.
And you could hear that through the stands. You get the big groaning when he makes that hit. The whole place here went, oh. And I'll tell you what, that's the way Montero plays football. Right through the tackle.
Ball will stay on the 18-yard line. It brings up third down and 6. Freeze on the left side. Aaron Severson looking left. Now lets it go. He's got his guy open. That's, again, just a turnaround, hit him right at the 10-yard line. Spins for a few more. And Owen Freeze with the catch. DJ Johnson on the tackle for Eden Prairie. Trying to get Minnetonka on the board. Good look at this kick right here. And they are on the board. 14-3 as Altman hits that field goal for Minnetonka. Kramer, we got some room to run, and he will. Out to midfield, and then gets a couple of beautiful blocks. Wow. Boy, does that help when you get somebody laying out the guys in front of you. Beal with the tackle.
A lot of good players in the state of Minnesota.
Third down, 7 from the 28. This is Kramer. Strike should be very close. He might have gotten just enough for the first down. Barron on the tackle.
We know Ty Barron. We also know that he's playing with a little bit of a stinger out there.
Half from Beal as well. Here's a snap this time, and then coming the other way is going to be Harstead trying to spin for some room. Look at him fight. Won't give it up at all the way down to the 10-yard line. Beal again on the backs in the eye. And Kramer on the keeper. Now the option to pass. He's got his man Montero at the 5, reaching into the end zone, and appears just shy of the touchdown. Raheem Brown saves that TD with that tackle. They've already scored twice. Quickly up to the line. Kramer under center. Off to Montero, and he is stacked up at the goal line, and he got in. Touchdown. Eden Prairie.
Sorting everything out and with those combination blocks with the guards.
Kramer with the hold. Montero with the kick again. 9 plays, 69 yards, and chewing up 4 minutes and 33 seconds on that 1-yard Montero run. We'll watch it as we take you to break here on 45 TV on championship night.
Really rely on that as they trail here 24-3.
Yeah, got a lot of turf in front of him, Torrey, too, to get this done. But last time had a beautiful drive, so Severson will stand back. He's certainly got time over the middle again. Out to the 27-yard line to Jackson Owens. Corbin, the way he throws, Tuttle making the tackle. But, man, both these quarterbacks are impressive with their arms.
They can sling it.
Under center this time. A little different look. 3 receivers out, 2 right, 1 left. Single setback now. And on the play action, there's a big rush. Get out of the pocket and throw it, and what a catch.
Wow, what a
catch down there on a beautiful throw. That is Mitch Class. Mitch is the first baseman on that Minnetonka Skipper baseball team, too, one of those multi-sport athletes, and he dives into that. Look at the room he made, though, and the time he gave himself.
Well, what about Severson on the pocket pressure, rolling out and then making a pass on target while running forward? Look at how difficult that is. Feeder, cross, feeder all over the place. And I'll tell you, I've seen this kid make some big throws, even though his feet are under duress and crisscrossed over.
And this time Severson, the junior, will stand back, send Vigor in motion this time. So you got 3 receivers on the right side, but they give it to Livingston up the middle. A bit of a hole out to 40. And then Adam just puts the helmet down and gets a couple more out to the 38-yard line. Nice game, so now 3rd and short. Severson, short drop on the slant. Right where it has to be, down to the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. That's Owen Freeze again. Touchdown, Skippers.
Boy, what a pretty catch by Freeze. Kind of jumps up in the air and catches the ball real soft with both hands. Right on, good timing. Avoids that safety. Well, I tell you, it took a lot of guts on Freeze, too. You got that safety down there. That guy's going to come and light you up when you come across the middle like that.
That's Altman with the extra point.
Right down the middle of the field. You think about that post route down the middle. You got to worry about those safeties coming up and make those adjustments and make those reads and come shooting out of there. Very tough to see.
Montero's going to fight his way for the first down. They try to strip the ball. He hangs on to it pretty securely down to the 40-yard line. Ty Barron again leading the tackler. And Kramer has been impressive with that arm. Both quarterbacks have. On that pitch, nothing that side. Let's try this side. And there might be room over there. Oh, one hit to one guy to get past. What a tackle by Schechtman. That was DJ Johnson. So here come the Skippers now, down 21-10. And back to pass again. And this one is picked off. Eagles have it. Good anticipation and a little lateral running along that 30, and then down in the middle and finally down to the 21-yard line. That is Kyle Kluge, the 6'1 senior.
Nice job here by Kluge reading the offense and reading the eyes of the quarterback.
And that's Pompey now. You can see as the up back in front of Falanico. And he is tackled beautifully back at the 25-yard line. Sam Durkee. It took a while, but it got there.
He got her there.
Aaron Severson, the junior quarterback, throwing for over 1,700 yards this year for the Skippers. And they'll run it right up the gut. Look at this. Straight ahead, probably expecting that pass, and they just slice up the middle. Livingston, great running back for him. Adam Livingston, as you mentioned earlier, he can get her done. 5 TDs, as you talked about, Corbin, against Burnsville earlier this year. So.
Boy, great combination block inside there when you take a look at what the centers and guards are working together. Getting those nose guards out of there.
Down 21-10, 24-10. And with that fake pump, frees a man open. He's got him, and he's into Eden Prairie territory with Owen Freeze making the catch. At midfield. Boys have got traffic after him, and he escaped that tackle. Look at this. And then gets rid of it. And it's caught. What a play down to the 40-yard line in the hands of Owen Freeze. Boy, he is depending on number 2 a lot here today, and he is coming through with the catches.
But watch the scramble here by Severson and his awareness, trying to find the receiver downfield. Didn't like what he saw. Avoids 1 tackle, 2 tackle, 3 tackle, 4 tackles, and is able to get the ball downfield.
It was beautiful, but it did take off time, and now you only have 3 seconds left.
That killed you on the time. Now they got to take a shot.
You're at the 40. He's certainly got the arm. He's capable of throwing it right down into the end zone. It'll be fun to watch Eden Prairie set up defensively. Severson standing at the 45. Needs some time to launch it. Here comes a rush. He's on the run. There's that high pass up in the air, and it is.
Oh, my!
What a grab! They're going to score with no time on the clock. Jackson Owens. On the run against the grain.
Man, he just threw that ball up, too. Just threw it up. That thing was a duck. 40 yards in the air. Take a look at this. On the scramble. Look at his feet. He's all over the place. He's rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, getting the ball up in the air behind 2 defenders.
That is Aaron Rodgers-like.
No doubt.
You can hear, look at
Number 83, Jackson Owens, played right behind the defenders. Defenders are trying to tip the ball, knock the ball away.
Remarkable.
I'll tell you, if you watch Severson at the end of the play, he's looking the other way. He knows he just chucked it up. He's ready to go in the locker room.
Look at Dave.
He just chucked it up, thinking nothing was going to happen.
All right, Altman to try the extra point. High snap. Got the kickoff. Looks perfect. What a first half. We're out of time, and everybody, including the fans, needs to take a little halftime. But wait a minute. There's a flag down along the 10-yard line. Well, watch it again. Running against.
Watch Severson at these. He turns his head. He looks away after he chucks it up.
Minnetonka has
What a play
elected
by.
to enforce the penalty on the opening kickout of the second half. That's the end of the first half.
There you go. A little dramatic finish in more ways than one, but there's Jackson Owens. Look at that catch.
Boy, play of the game right there so far.
Well, we'll see how this all transpires as we come back for what should be a really fun second half. 24-17. Eden Prairie with the lead, and there's how Minnetonka got within a touchdown. A lot of knowledge on the sidelines of both sides with Mike and Nelly, but boy, some really nice plays all over the field. And Corbin, you wouldn't think 24-17, you think there wasn't a lot of defense, but there have been some really nice defensive plays.
Very nice defensive plays, nice defensive stops, big offensive plays.
Boy, he's remarkable the way he rolls against the grain and throws the opposite way.
He's all over the place. It's amazing the strength of his arm. Look at that, falling down to his left, chucking it up for a 40-yarder. And I'll tell you, he chucked it up, but it was the right angle. Take a look at the angle coming down. That's the only way that ball could have came down for a touchdown, just like that.
Impressive first half for everybody. Good to have you with on 45 TV. Much more at halftime. Up next.
Eden Prairie put up a quick 21 points, but the arm of Severson has led Minnetonka back into this game.
I tell you, Aaron Severson is really scrambling. He's finding open guys. And some receivers are making some excellent catches. Right now, number 2 there, he's moving the ball. Severson, you can't say enough about him right now.
You know, I think his feet might be as good as his arm.
Yeah, and look at how he escapes pressure. Throws a perfect pass where only his team can get it. There's a slant pass to number 2, Freeze. He's an excellent receiver. Perfect on time.
And then, of course, this is a pretty good way to end the first half. Jackson Owens will remember this moment for the rest of his life.
There was just a perfect opportunity. Hey, throw it up and see what happens. We're in the state championship. We never know. And right now, Jackson Owens pulled off a great play and put him right back in the football game.
A huge momentum shift right at the end of the half. How did that energize you, and what did you talk to the kids about in the locker room as you start the second half here?
Well, even though we had a horrendous start to the game, we're in it, which is huge. So we just got to play well, play hard the second half.
Yeah, kind of contradictory of the last time you played him. You had the big start, then lost the game. How does this help you as you move along here with your confidence in the second half?
Well, I think it's huge. You know, that big play, you know how football is a momentum game. Right now we got it. The first series here in the third quarter is big. We got to get a stop.
And you got some work to do, Coach. I'll let you go.
All right, thanks a lot.
Second down and 4 to go because of the encroachment. There's Falanico. He's got the first down and then some. Hit hard at the end of the run, and he spins out of it. Boy, both he and Harst do this spin move, and it just always gets him 2 or 3 extra yards. Ty Barron, the inside linebacker, makes the tackle, but Falanico, you can see his scrambling ability if you saw the first half. He will take it out of the shotgun. Again, back to pass. He's got some time. He's got his man, and it's caught and then dropped. And give all the credit again to the defender. That was a big hit by Caden Fye, the 6-foot junior. The number 3 tackler on his team puts a stick on it after a beautiful pass, but that's a hard one for a receiver to hang on to right there.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that nice play there by Caden. That's exactly what you want your safeties to do. Come up and stick those receivers. Nice clean hit, knocking the ball right out of Freeze's hands. And
interesting formation here with 25 to go. Forced out of the pocket. Boy, he's being chased and down about probably the 3 or 2. Yeager's the guy that got him. Davis Yeager, a 6'4", 225-pound senior, came back. Now Eden Prairie trying to control this running game on 3rd and short. This is Falanico again trying to sweep wide right, and he slips past the first tackler. He's got the first down at the 25, but there's a flag at the end of the play. Torbenson with a tackle. That's a tough one on Falanico. He is slow to get up.
yeah, he's banged up a little bit.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Take a look here at the end of the play. Maybe is what they're looking at. Was Falanico on the ground and trying to figure out what the unnecessary roughness is. You know, maybe for flag football that's unnecessary roughness, but that's football, folks. That's what happens. So
Ball will be at the 12-yard line. That does not meet the approval of the Skipper fans, as you could hear. Meanwhile, Kramer will line his guys up with the I formation. And the handoff on the left side. There's some room at the 10, 5, and right to the end zone and in for the touchdown, D.J. Johnson. A little shake and bake on his way into the end zone. Eden Prairie extends their lead.
You know how deep Eden Prairie is. There's another kid who can find the end zone and watch the speed and shakiness that he has.
So now Schreiber will snap the ball. Kramer's a holder. Montero, kicker, punter, running back. And puts it right through again. So this place can get really loud. It is a home field advantage for the Vikings, certainly. Skippers now down by 2 touchdowns. There's that quick hitter. And it's going to be out to the 30-yard line, a little bit past that, to Jackson Owens. Matsui on the tackle at their own 31. Aaron Severson, good running quarterback. He dances for the first down, and then Alexa breaking that tackle across the 40. A good ankle tackle by D.J. Johnson. Severson fighting for extra room down there. Mason Groth also under center this time. 2 receivers right, 1 left. There's that play action. Here comes a big rush. In trouble back there, trying to break out of it. And he can't. They held him long enough for the play. And now a little extracurricular. And there come the flags. Davis. Yeager on the tackle. That's Montero, you see, wearing number 1.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 63 of the offense. 15-yard penalty. The down will be second.
You know, taking a look at this late, that's Henry Pierce. He's the center, number 63, and a lot of this is going to be just protecting your quarterback. You know, look at Henry in there fighting for his guy. He sees the whistle's been blown. His quarterback is taken to the ground, and Henry doesn't like it. And you know what? You can't blame a kid for that. He's looking out for his quarterback.
And a mile and a half to go. They got to get down to the 48 of Eden Prairie for a first down. Severson. Got some time. There's that slant across the middle out to about the 31-yard line in the hands of Eric Duville, the senior. Harsted on the tackle. Cut down the gap a little bit. And a long way to go for the Skippers.
That, you know, when you look at the replay of that, that could have just as easily been roughing the receiver also when you look at the contact to his head. So you got to wonder about what they're looking at as far as call-wise out there. They can really chew up a significant amount of time late in games.
Nice block. That's Johnson. Gets some room out there at the 40, eventually spinning around down past the 45 into the 47. But boy, Corbin, EP with the lead in the ball over in that left hash. Kramer with the backside of the eye this time. Again, trying to sweep wide right. And they get it inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. Montero with some strong yards again. The state championship. How about this? Passing to Montero at the 10 to the 5, just pushing his way straight ahead, down to about the 2-yard line. So they'll have goal to go from there on the first down. And Montero looking up at those Eden Prairie fans and trying to get them pumped up. It's not a problem right now.
And that's a play-action fake off that counter that they run with the 2 linemen pulling to the right. Cole Kramer rolling out to his left. They've run that a couple times, and they really set that up well.
Second down and goal. Right up the middle. Touchdown, Eagles, Montero.
Just Montero right up the gut. Watch the combination blocks inside. Look at the centers and guards. Guards are man on man and able to knock them right out of there. Great block.
Cole Kramer will hold. And the kick is up by Montero. And he'll go to the sideline with another extra point, making it 38-17. So now Aaron Severson will try to get his team on track. There's a blitz, and he got the pass off right where he wanted. Wow, that was Vigor taking it. Daniel Vigor, the senior, who can also back him up a quarterback if he had to.
Well, watch Severson read the blitz here. Montero coming right up the middle right away and takes a big hit, but gets the ball out clean. And you know, these guys are all high school kids now, but they're going to get in the real world in a few years, and well, it just gives them better perspective on life.
Again, some room out there all the way out to midfield into the hands of Adam Livingston. Adam, we talked about his carrying the ball, but he came into this game with only 6 catches. Gotta have it. Right across the middle, Vigor. Nice. Oh, no, he didn't hang on to it. And boy, Severson took a shot at the end of the play. He's slow to get up, too. Good defense by the Eagles. Now on a second down, about 3 yards to go. The work out of that eye. Kramer's going to hand it off again. Folanika's got some room past the 30 out to the 40 and then taken down on the tackle by Raheem Brown. And they win this game. Final score, Eden Prairie 38. Minnetonka 17. Two legendary coaches right there. What a job Dave Nelson did with the Skippers this year, getting into the state championship game.
Well, he sure did. I mean, they beat a lot of tough teams in the section finals and semifinal. They beat a really good Crete-Durham Hall team, and to get to this game, and I'll tell you, Dave Nelson has done a great job for many, many years with Minnetonka, and even going all the way back to his years in Blaine.
There's Mike Grant. Well, Mike's also the activities director at Eden Prairie, too, by the way.
Eden Prairie hoisting the hardware after a 38-17 Minnetonka. When the season starts, the question is, who can beat Eden Prairie? The answer is nobody. They are 13-0, and they are the 6A state champions.
I tell you, Montero, the thing I like about him, he's a leader. He competes. He gets his teammates going. And, wow, when you run, when you tackle, when you kick.
Yeah, with one of the stars of the game, 3 touchdowns and a 42-yard field goal to boot. Antonio Montero, hey, congratulations first on the championship. And I want to take you back to last year in this same building against Totino Grace. You guys got out to the early lead and lost the game. How much did that game and how much did this championship run start right there?
Yeah, our off-season lifting, we did an incredible job of getting all the guys in the weight room on time, focused. We stayed on our path to coming back here, and that meant a lot to us. It was just a huge source of inspiration to us in the offseason. We worked our butts off to get here.
Yeah, you had a big game, of course, but an emotional game as well. You kept your team in the game. You kept the crowd in the game. How much did this moment mean to you, and how do you characterize all of what happened here today?
Yeah, it means the world to us. Not just me, just the team, the coaches. When you're in a championship tradition like this that we have at Eden Prairie, all you expect is state championships. So that loss last year, it fueled us. It means the world to me. I know it means the world to everyone. Our coaches have done an incredible job this season, and I can't be happier.
You know, Mike Grant, I saw right at the end of the game up on the video board they had. You guys kind of had an embrace there, and you're having a few words. What were some of the things that you were talking about with your coach?
We just said we did it, man. We stuck to the script, stuck to our schemes. Our coaches did an incredible job. We just did it. I can't say anything other than that. Knowing our freshman year, we said we had a small class, an upperclassman saying that we might be the ones to lose it, but here we are. We won it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Antonio Montero, 3 touchdowns. Larry Thompson was saying he was surprised that you even had a cell phone. He thought it might be a flip phone there. I saw you doing that. What were you doing down there with the phone?
Well, I don't know. Somewhere in the playoffs, we started taking pictures of scoreboards because we couldn't believe we were beating teams as well as we were doing. So, I know the kids wanted me to take a picture. And, to beat Minnetonka 38-17, we were thinking a 1-point game, a 2-point game, and our kids played great.
From your perspective, where did the game change?
I don't know. You guys watch the game. You guys think we're like we have all this analysis done. We got to go home and watch the film. But I think, in that second half, we did some long drives, and defense stepped up and played much better coverage. But we had long drives and kind of to warm out, I guess.
I had your star player, Antonio Montero. You got a lot of stars, but he's one of them. Been with you for 4 years now. He's going to graduate. Got to talk a little bit about what he's meant to this program.
Well, he's been through a lot these 4 years, winning it as a freshman and kicking the extra points against Totino, and then, being disappointed for 2 years. So I think they were really driven this year to We talked at the banquet, our banquet Sunday, and last year we talked about at the banquet about we start on Monday and we probably have 50 kids in the weight room on Monday, getting ready for this moment. This is why they do it. They do it for this moment.
11th state title. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thank you.
Guys, Coach Grant.
All right, he did it again. And Mike Grant is not only a state champion again, he's a flower child. He's wearing flowers out there, Larry.
I think they thought that, we're going to send him to Hawaii. Maybe he's going on a trip tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm proud of him and his program. What an effort. And Coach Dave Nelson at Minnetonka, you can be very proud of your players. They battled, they competed, and what a great season.
This is what retribution feels like. After losing last year in the state title game, Eden Prairie comes back to win the 6A championship. We're back to wrap it up after this.